Hi, Karen with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I have a scrapbook layout for Kitaholic Kits, and this is using the February 2023 kit. So I am using both the mixed media kit today and heaps of product from the ephemera pack as well. And I loved putting this one together. I'm really happy with this one at the end. And I also wanted to use the washi tape. Now, washi tape for me normally ends up in my drawers. I very rarely use it, so I've got quite a bit of it in my stash. But seeing we got it in the kit this month, I really wanted to use this as a feature and not just stick it in a drawer and forget I have it. So I've decided I'm going to create a layout which is very vertical in mind, and so to start off with, I'm just putting some strips of the washi tape on both on the bottom and on the top side, and just making it through there with just some stripes and different sizes, so as you know, it's cascading down the page and then cascading up the page the other way around, sort of to meet in the middle. I don't make them meet in the middle. I'm just going to give quite a bit of a gap here between the washi tapes and each end. And then I'm pulling out the Distress Oxide that I got in my kit this month, and I am so in love with this color. It is called Lumberjack. It is one of the newer ones that has been released with the Tim Holtz stuff a little bit last year, and it is lovely. It's sort of it's a red, but it's not a red. It doesn't look like blood red, so there's got a bit of I see some corally tones in it, so I just love it. And if you do some light sprays, you can also get a bit of a pink tone to it as well. So I just love that. So to put that down on the page today, I have not gessoed my white cardstock. I didn't really want to make this terribly watery, and I wanted to have a bit more of an impact so that the ink actually did soak through the page. I did put it on some plastic packaging and just added that down and mushed that down around the page there. Now, one of the really good things about the washi tape as well is it acts as a resist. So that allowed then just the ink just to be sort of around the washi tape, and I just sort of really honestly randomly popped it on the page. I love that about using the packaging technique. There is actually no plan. You don't know what it's going to turn into, and it is definitely one of my favorite ways of getting ink or spray ink or even paint on a page. I also did add in some white splatters as well, and that's using the Dina Wakley gloss spray in white. And I just wanted I love a white splatter. If you follow me, I always love to put white splatters on my pages, and so just a few splatters and let that dry. So it gave it a really lovely watercolory sort of feel. So my embellishing today, I started off thinking I'm going to have two distinct sides of this page. So up the top, having a lot more in terms of almost a wreath around the photo there, and then having a really big defined white space between that and the bottom of the page. You'll see here as we move forward with the vid, I actually really don't like how it turns out that way, so I really felt that it needed to be joined up. So I do add a lot more of the phrases and some more stickers and things like that to really give a flowing vertical layout for this one. The photo that I'm using today is a selfie of myself, hence why I'm being able to use some of the phrases that are in the ephemera packs today, and also the sticker pack as well, the pink fresh ones. So just super. This page will probably sit in my album that I use for inspiration, and when I'm not feeling the best about myself, I often just do layouts that are specific to me. Then I don't tend to share them in my main albums amongst people if they come over, or if I'm sharing them with family. These ones tend to then just sit sort of within an inspiration type album, and well, at the moment it's an inspiration type box, because I'm not a huge lover of spending lots of money on albums, so most of my things are in boxes, and I do flick through them, particularly when I'm looking for inspiration. And like I said before, if I'm feeling a little bit flat and I want to sort of give myself a little bit of a boost and think about where I've been and where I'm going and things like that. So I'm not going to get too deep in the conversation today, but that's really, as I was building this, that's where I was heading in my mind. About the photo was taken at an event I went to with some wonderful friends. We have wonderful times together, and I absolutely cherish those moments. So I thought I'd just use this quick selfie of me, and it's got the tiara on my head, so I thought that was a bit of fun as well. All right, so you'll see here that I've moved into then creating all the embellishments to cascade down the page. But to add some interest, because all of the stickers and the ephemera pieces are obviously quite blocky, we've got some straight lines there with the stickers and some of the phrases. Then obviously we've got some loopy words and loopy handwriting and some of the florals as well. I've got those sort of curved tones to it, which is why I've added that circle piece a couple of circle pieces in the middle. I really felt the sharp edges needed a little bit of a break on the page. So hopefully that's made a little bit of sense. And then just to finish off, all I've done here is just added a few more strips. I do add a little bit more of splatters as well, just to finish off the page and across some of the embellishment. And that is my layout pretty much complete. Oh, of course, I should say there's obviously a butterfly on my page. Although there wasn't too many butterflies in this month's kit, I absolutely wanted to sort of feature that butterfly there on the top right hand side. I really love how this one turned out. Like I said at the beginning, I think it's a little bit of fun, it's a little quirky, it's a little pink, it's a little purple, it's got some green as well, and I just love all that colour combination. I will leave in the description box below all the information on where you can get this month's kit. I would definitely encourage you to take a look on the website and see what you get each month. They're always chock-a-block full of ephemera, pattern papers, and all sorts of things. Mixed media kits are awesome as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you spending some time just creating with me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.